Hello and welcome to Sphinx Forex review. I'll try to go through the week. I'll try to do this as quick as possible so this upload doesn't take forever. Start off by, if you wasn't aware, we have a Twitter page, Sphinx Forex, and if you sign up, what I'll do is every time the video is fresh, I'll go ahead and put a Twitter that a new video has been posted to the YouTube site so you can see the review. So we can start there. The blog, blog.sphinxforex.com, is where I'm actually going to post the blogs and little information there. The website under construction, we're working on it. We're partnering with another group of guys that's actually going to run this for us, so we don't have to maintain this this part of the business, I guess. So anyhow, just wanted to run through those real quick. So let's go ahead and get to the charts, and I'll start with the euro and go back to August. Let's see what the date was. 24th. So here's the 24th, and it picks certain date, picks hours of the time. But you can see where we go from the 23rd to 24th of August right here. So I'll pick up and just go through trades because again, it's the methodology that really trying to teach here. See that the MACD came across the zero line to the short side. The pullback didn't pull up and touch the top EA, so there's not a signal. So then here, over here, came across. We touched here, didn't go through. So this, when it made a new high here, this was not a buy signal either, because the MACD started exhausting itself. So this wasn't a good trade. By the way, I look at 15-minute charts. The methodology works on any 15-minute. I don't particularly like the 3, but hourly and 4 hours I think are great as well. And then that's just for people who are not going to computer. Again, with this methodology, we are getting ready to introduce a mentoring program where we're going to offer one-on-one personal coaching. So we're working on the detail on that with partnership people. So anyhow, back to the chart. So really nothing much going on here as well. You see how you had a new low, but the MACD exhausts itself again, so I wouldn't mess with that. Same thing. This must have been some kind of news for this big candle. That's a pretty big move for a 15-minute candle. But we can see the MACD came across the zero line to the short side. We made a new low here, and this is only 10 pips per bright, well 15 now. So this really wasn't worth a lot of pips. Again, I think this is probably news because that's a pretty darn big candle for 15 minutes. So, but it is a confirmed signal by the rules. So that was one. Over here, MAC came across a zero, and this was actually per trade. Here was your high. So the high of this candle is 43.06. So 43.07, this candle here brought you in. Your stop was 1 pip below this low, so you was no compromise, and you could tell from here to here is the amount of pips of your stop loss. This candle here blew away, so it was a really nice trade. Short side, here we go. We came across the MACD to the short side. We made a new low on this candle here. The MACD got bigger, gaining momentum with it, so this is a good trade. Looks like it took a while before you hit your limit. But it took you through. But nevertheless, it was in trade. Then we'll come down here, cross the MACD to the positive side. Here was your high. This candle brought you in from here to here. Looks like these two candles gave you that profit, so this was a nice trade as well. It was absolute beauty. Just I don't even have to look at this one. MACD came across the zeros to the short side. So here was your low. You pulled back. This candle touched through the EMA, so that was a confirmed trade. This candle here made a new low and bang, came through. Really nice trade. Had 2 candles to get to it. 3 the most. That's 5 minutes you made your money. So not a day's work. Nothing really going on. You just tell MACD wasn't really doing anything big. Right here definitely had to be some news. No question about it. Look at huge candles. So MACD came across the zero to the long side. This candle here made your high. This little short bear candle here came through the lower EMA, so that set your stop loss. This candle here blasted you through, and again, it's just a conceptual part of the methodology, but I don't typically like trading news, and this had to be something fundamental caused that. And then that's it for the euro. So I'm gonna get one more pair just so we can get through the methodology, and I'm down now, so we'll go ahead and continue the daily Monday. Alright, so we go 21st right here to the 24th. So this started the week. MACD's long and one short, so we're messing with it. It existed itself. Nothing going on here. Nothing going on this side either. Let's see. You can see the MACD's exhausting itself, so you're not taking these lows. This is your first trade, which will be on the 25th. I think that would have been Tuesday. MACD came across to the short side. This candle here came through the top EMA. This one here set the one pit below here is your entry for the low. This one here brought through, and looks like it would have been a break-even trade, worst case scenario. It looks like made probably about the same as what the stop was. So break-even should have been the worst in that trade. Nothing much here. No. Then see the MACD's exhausting itself, so we're not looking at new lows. Okay, here we go. Nice trade. MACD crossed over again to the short side. This candle went to top EMA. This one here set you low. This candle here brought you into the trade, and nice. Took a little bit of a breather here with a little not a retracement, just kind of leveled out, and then back came through. So nice here. You can see really nothing going on squiggly here. I mean, these are that's got to be part day. That's on that. And then here, even though you made a new high, you see the MACD exhausted itself. Not a good trade. You want the MACD to really stay kind of with just breathers and then continue its momentum in the direction of trading. So that's it. Not much in the pound. Here's a trade right here. Let's see. MACD came across to the zero side. So this one set your entry long. The high here 63.14, so 63.15. This one here came through the low EMA. The low is 62.71. 69 is going to be your stop loss. Again, I don't use even numbers. This candle here brought you into the trade. You kind of shook you around a little bit, but never compromised your stop, which is about what this price is right now. And it came way up and gave you your money. So that was pound. Pound was a little scary this week on a 15 chart for sure. So anyway, that's two pairs. I'll go stop there just for today, and then we'll look at 3 or 4 pairs once we pick up again on Monday. So that's it, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. And again, don't forget that we've got the blog at blog.sphinxforex.com. Website should be up possibly this week, and then follow us on Twitter. So, all right, everybody, thank you.